Welcome to this tutorial on PowerShell Constrained Language Mode. This is part of our PowerShell security series, where we explore how to protect your systems from malicious scripts and unauthorized operations. Constrained Language Mode is a powerful security feature that restricts what PowerShell can do, creating a safer environment for running scripts. By the end of this video, you'll understand what this mode is, why it matters, and how it protects your systems. Constrained Language Mode is a security feature built into PowerShell that restricts the language's functionality. It works by limiting access to dangerous language elements and system application programming interfaces. Think of it as a safety barrier that prevents malicious scripts from executing harmful operations while still allowing legitimate administrative tasks to run. This means your system administrators can still do their jobs, but attackers can't abuse PowerShell's powerful capabilities to compromise your systems. PowerShell actually has 4 different language modes, each with different levels of restriction. Full language mode gives you unrestricted access to all PowerShell features and .NET application programming interfaces. This is the default mode on most systems. Constrained language mode provides limited access to types, methods, and dangerous operations. Restricted language mode only allows basic commandlets with no script blocks or variables. And finally, no language mode only permits pre-approved commands with absolutely no scripting capabilities. Today, we're focusing on constrained language mode, which strikes a balance between security and functionality. You can easily check what language mode your PowerShell session is running in. Simply use the command $execution context.session state.language mode. This will return the current mode, such as full language. This is important to verify because different security policies can automatically change your language mode, and you need to know what restrictions are in place when troubleshooting scripts or security issues. In constrained language mode, several powerful but potentially dangerous features are blocked. First, add -type and custom .NET type creation are prohibited. This prevents attackers from loading malicious assemblies. Second, component object model objects and Windows Management Instrumentation method invocations are restricted. Third, direct .NET method calls on most types are blocked, limiting what attackers can do with the .NET framework. And fourth, extensible application markup language-based workflows and script blocks are also restricted. These restrictions collectively close off major attack vectors that malicious actors typically exploit. Let's see a practical example of how constrained language mode works. In full language mode, you can call static .NET methods directly, like using system.input.output.file : read all text to read a file. However, in constrained language mode, this same command will fail with an error message saying, "cannot invoke method." Method invocation is supported only on core types in this language mode. This demonstrates how the mode actively prevents potentially dangerous operations from executing, even if the command syntax is correct. Constrained language mode doesn't activate randomly. There are 4 main scenarios when it gets triggered. First, when App Locker is enabled with default rules configured on your system. Second, when Windows Defender application control policies are active. Third, when your system is in Device Guard or Credential Guard mode, which are enterprise security features. And fourth, it can be manually set via a system-wide environment variable. In most enterprise environments, you'll encounter this mode when security policies like App Locker are deployed to protect against unauthorized code execution. Let's recap the key points. Constrained language mode reduces your attack surface by limiting dangerous operations that malicious scripts could exploit. It balances security needs with administrative functionality, so legitimate work can still get done. The mode is automatically enforced by modern security policies like App Locker, making it seamless to deploy. And most importantly, it's an essential layer in your defense-in-depth PowerShell security strategy. By understanding and properly implementing constrained language mode, you significantly strengthen your system's security posture against PowerShell-based attacks. Thank you for watching, and stay secure.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.